Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Random Tuesday. Today I'm going to be showing you a game that I really love and I haven't had the time to play it. This game is called Red Orchestra 2. It's made by independent developers called Tripwire. They are on the United States, and they made a game. Basically they made a game that they would love to play. So it's kind of different from everything else you see. It's not a casual shooter at all. It's actually a really hardcore shooter. You can put it between, you know, what Battlefield 2 was, and imagine Arma being the extreme simulator game, and then imagine on the other side Battlefield 2. And this game sits somewhere in between both games. It's a really hardcore game, but it still has value for fast run and gun gameplay, and also for a more cautious gameplay. It's really teamwork oriented. And why is this a simulator? And why am I comparing it to Arma? Well, the maps aren't as wide open as Arma, but they are quite big because you can actually enter lots of infrastructures, and those infrastructures, those buildings are really complex because you can basically go to every room on every floor. So that makes for a huge, that gives you huge opportunities to flank the enemy and always take a different route. So it's not always the same. Now the game has also other stuff that make it close to a simulator, and pay attention because these settings that I'm about to say, these things are actually options. There are, you know, more casual game modes in this game, but this is the default game. This is the realism game. So basically, for example, one shot to the head and you're dead. Only one shot to your heart because there's a specific hitbox and you're dead. And then you have specific classes. You have the squad leader, you have the rifleman, which is the standard assault. Then you have the sniper. You can actually be the commander, and you have the support guy, which is the guy with the heavy weapons. Now the commander basically acts like it would act on Battlefield 2. You send in artillery strikes, you send in ammo bags, you do UAV reconnaissance so that your teammates know where the enemies are. And as a squad leader, it's more or less it's similar to what you have on Battlefield 3, but it's different because your teammates can only spawn on you, and if you die, you as a squad leader have to start all the way back on your uncap. Okay, the game mode is basically like Conquest. You have 2 or 3 flags that you need to attack and defend according to whether you hold that flag or not, and it basically works like that. But what makes this game so different? Well, the fact that you can die really easily makes you play on a different way. The fact that you can shoot through walls, hear your enemies, die really fast, and for example, there's a suppression mechanic in this game, but guess what? It doesn't blur and messes up your deviation. Instead, you get really pinned down, your sound starts to fade off, you start listening to your heart really loud, and the colors start to fade away, so you're still able to see, but the thing is you get really immersed because you get that really sense of fear, and it really works well with the rest of the game mechanics. Now one thing in particular is the kill feed. You notice that when you kill someone, it doesn't immediately show up on the kill feed that you killed them. You know, it takes some time, so it creates that tension, that momentum where is he dead? Is he not dead? Should I peek and risk getting headshotted? Should I wait? You know, it's really a really epic game in that regard because you feel so immersed. There's no 3D icons everywhere. You actually have a key, which you like. If you press that key and hold that button, it will give you the 3D icons that you need, the flags you need to attack, where the ammos are, where the ammunition is, you know, lots of important information. But as soon as you let go of that key, all those 3D icons go away. You know, something that would be awesome for Battlefield 3 in my opinion. But anyway, this game is really an intense game. When you're playing, you're always you know, your sensors are on high alert all the time. Your vision, the fact that you need to hear everything that's going on, your reflexes, your decision making. It's really an unforgiving game. One mistake and you're done, which is actually really cool, but it can also be really frustrating. Imagine that, for example, you go all the way back behind the enemy lines and someone team kills you, because on this specific game mode friendly fire is always on, and it happens, you know, shit happens, and it's really frustrating. You took all that time to position yourself behind enemy lines only to get killed by a teammate and having to start all over again. Probably lost like 2 or 3 minutes doing that, and it's really frustrating. But aside from that, it's a really intense game where you feel totally immersed. And guess what? There's no random deviation, there's no suppression, there's no 3D icons, there's no screen shaking all the time. You know, it's really a game that is bullshit free, and it's really hard to master and to get to, but as soon as you do it, you really have fun. What do you guys think? You want to see more of this? I definitely want to keep playing more of this. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Cheers.